All right, so distributive property is something something that's just an extended multiplication problem. We've seen the following problems in our class where you have 3 parentheses 5, which just means multiply 3 by 5 to get 15. Where you've seen 2 times 7 like this, where you take 2 times 7 to get 14. And where you've seen 5 times 8 like this, where you just multiply 5 by 8 to get 40. The distributive property itself just puts 2 or more values inside the parentheses now, and you just have to pretty much learn to work with variables, but at this point it's not extremely challenging, as you'll see. Let's just go ahead and get to it. So again, if this was just 3 parentheses 5, then there would be a number on the outside and one number on the inside, but now we've got 2 values on the inside, an x and a non-x value. But you still do the same thing. You're going to multiply 2 by both of those inside values. So 2 multiplies by 3x. And again, it's simple because 2 times 3 is 6, and all we have to do is put the x on it for right now. Now, it will get a little bit more difficult later, but for right now, when you're multiplying a number by a number with a variable on it, you simply multiply the numbers and bring the x. And then you take 2 times the other number, 2 times 7 being 14, and that is it. That is the general idea. Now, in class, we do something where we say 2 meets 3x and 2 meets 7, and you can do that. But like I said, in general, the way we want to be doing this is just literally multiply each part and make sure you know what you're doing there. 6 here is going to multiply by 4x and 2 because both of these things are inside the parentheses. So 6 times 4x is 24. Bring down your x. And then 6 times 2, again, that's a positive 2, is a positive 12. And that is your answer. 5 times 7x, again, doing this part here. 5 times 7 itself is 35. Just bring down the x. And then here's where you have to be careful. This is a 5 times a negative 3. And what we should have seen at this point is the rules of multiplying. If you multiply and there's one negative, then it's negative. If you multiply, there's 2 negatives, then it's positive. So 5 times negative 3 would be a negative 15. But if you look here, it's really not that crazy because the plus stays plus, and notice that the minus just stays minus. Now again, it does get more difficult, so don't pick up the bad habit of just assuming that that's what it's going to be, but that's a pattern you can kind of use in most situations to help yourself out. Here, 9 times 6x, well 9 times 6 is 54, bring down your x, and then 9 times negative 10, that's why we work on viewing what the signs are. 9 times negative 10 is negative 90, and once again you notice the minus just stayed minus. But that's really all you need in order to do that. So outside of that, if you're still having issues, please talk to your teacher. If I am your teacher, then please talk to me. Outside of that, have a good day, and I will talk to you later.